Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a project you can do in the afternoon. I had got online and I was on YouTube and I put in charm pack quilt patterns, free quilt charm patterns, because I have a lot of charm packs and I actually just got 2 in the mail. Actually, I got 3 in the mail. I'll show you what they are actually really quick. Here's one. And here's one. And the other one was just one of the Bella Solids that I had ordered. I had this charm pack already. Oh Glory. I had got this back I think in the summer and give one away to you guys. And so I got me one. Well, this popped up on Missouri Star. And I think this one was a daily special. It says Oh Glory, but it's not that Old Glory. But it is reds and blues and some off-whites. Not whites, but off-whites. So I thought I might could use this with that. But once I put them together, that one is light blues. This one is more blue blues. So I don't think I'm going to be able to use those together because these are light blues. Like every blue in here is a light blue, where these are more navy to true blue. I mean, I don't think I can. I mean, I might could bring navy into it. Trying to see if there's any navy in this one. I mean, I might could get away with using these two together. That was my plan, but then when I put them together, I was like, I don't know. Then the other one I got is a batik, and I bought these together because if I'm going to buy one thing, I'm going to buy 2 things because I'm not paying $4 or $5 shipping for just one thing. So I'm always going to add something to it. You guys remember back Christmas time I did a giveaway and I had a reindeer batik? I think this is the same one. I'm not going to swear to it, but it's very similar if it's not. I think it's the same one. This is Snowed In Batiks by Island Batiks, and it's just all beautiful wintry blues and whites, but mostly blues. So I thought that was really pretty. So both of those were on specials, so they were under $10 each, so I grabbed those. And that's really all I have got in the last couple days as far as in the mail. The project that we're going to be working on, like I said, I got on the Fat Quarter Shop, and she had a jelly roll quilt as you go table runner. Now I did it with a scrap bundle this afternoon. All of us have one of these, pretty much all of us buy these, and you're like, well, now what do I do with it? Okay, pardon me, I just ate my lunch. It was avocado toast, so good. Scrap batting, almost all of us has. So I made this one just to give it a whirl out of a scrap bag, and this one is Christmassy. This one will be mine because it was kind of like practice. So my edges are not perfectly perfect, but it's okay. But it turned out really pretty, and I did use a red thread, so I'm gonna have to change my thread out of my machine. Let's see if I can show you the red thread. And then on the back is just a holly with black. And this was Poinsettia Plaza is what this collection was from. So super cute table runner that I've already made one. So I am going to use with you guys. And my cut table's a hot mess because I was looking for something. A jelly roll. This is probably a junior jelly roll, and these are all really light colors from Pineapple Fabrics. Now guys, if you've been following Pineapple Fabrics, they merged with Keepsake Fabrics a while back, and now they're going out of business. I am like really sad because I just feel like that merge, correct me if I'm wrong if you got anybody from Pineapple watches this, I just feel like it killed them. I mean, I don't know. It just, once they merged, it was just not Pineapple Fabrics anymore. It was just not the same. But, so this one is from Pineapple Fabrics. They are still going to be open and have their last warehouse sale. And then after that, I don't know, I can't remember when it said their official closing was, but we're going to use this jelly roll because it's like a junior jelly roll. And I don't need a ton of strips for this. Oh, I was like, what is my scissors catching? Rubber band. All right. And I got strings all in behind my sewing machine. I need a little vacuum cleaner. And I have some excess batting from, you know, when we have quilts done. So I'm going to go measure out, that was like 15 inches and I really liked that. This is a 17-inch ruler, so I'm going to go measure out a piece of batting and get it cut, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I have my piece of batting. I actually folded it in half so I could cut it easier. And I don't think I did 15 on this one. I did right at about 14 and a half. So we have our jelly roll strips. I'm going to turn you guys down. So let me loosen this up and flip you guys down. Show you what we're going to be doing. Now this is like easy peasy. It's quilt as you go. Easy peasy. Lay my rulers over here. This is the center. Like I said, I had it folded over to cut. So I know this is the center. Kimberly kind of rolled hers up and clipped it with the clips. I'm just going to roll mine up. And right about the center area, we're going to take 2 strips. And the reason I did 14 and a half, because that will leave me enough, plenty enough to do another one. So I'm going to leave my selvage edge hanging off, because we'll trim that. And you're just going to lay these on top of each other. Easy peasy. I'm going to offset the center a little bit. I'm going to grab another. Lay it down on top of it. Easy peasy. This is going to be so much easier than I was having to trim all of my salvage pieces. That was the only like downfall to using the scrap bags. So I'm going to pick all this up, bring it over here to the machine. I'm going to shorten my stitch length just 1 click. I'm going to try to keep these straight, because I think that's kind of where I got a little off on my other one. I kind of got a little sideways. I'm going to set it off just a hair. And my scissors are in the bedroom. Shoot. So just give me these right here. So I'm going to cut the tails. Yeah, those scissors suck. I need to go get the ones out of the bedroom. So I have enough here where I could do another. So I'm just going to fold those up together and lay them to the side. Oh yeah, I've got red thread on here, so that's cool. I forgot. I just said I need to change my thread, but I've got red thread so y'all can see that really good. And then I'm just going to finger press this open really good, or hand press, as you see. And so most of these are red and white, so it's not really going to matter what I pick up. I mean, it's really not. They're all red and white, and there's a ton of lint coming off. So I am going to go ahead and trim this. I've been trimming them as I take them off, but I need to go get my other scissors. Those scissors are not fabric scissors. Alright, so I'm going to keep sewing, and I'm going to go all the way across one side. Okay, so this jelly roll only had 4 patterns in it. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patterns. So I just kind of alternated them. And this is what I have so far. So now I'm just going to trim up the edges. Let's get these scissors out of my way. Actually, I'm going to take this mat, turn it long ways because it's getting on my nerves. Not having it long ways. Okay, there's a string, and it's getting on my nerves. So I'm going to even up with this line. This line is pretty much even. The corner got stretched a little bit right there, but batting stretches, so it's okay. I need to pull just a little bit on the back. So now I'm going to flip it over and trim up this line right here. Trying to keep her straight. Because I cut the batting pretty square, so the batting shouldn't have got stretched going this way. At least we can hope anyway. Hear Lulu jumping around. Lulu's. 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 It got pulled a little bit right there, I think. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I definitely need to remark and trim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. And find its center. I'm going to remark and recut the edges here just to get it nice and even. This side's pretty even. It's this side over here is off. Okay. So now I need some backing. I probably will use the same backing. I don't know yet. Let me go look through my stash and we'll see what we can find. Okay, so I have all of my strips sewn down. I've trimmed it up, and now I have the backing laid out. And I'm just using the same backing that I used on the other one because that's really all I have. It doesn't really match this, but it's all I have. And if you've watched me for a while on these little projects, I use Elmer's Craft Bond. And all I do is roll her up and put some on the fabrics. Just like this. I'm going to mush that corner down. And yes, you do get some batting on there or some fabric. Just wipe it off. Just wipe it off in my trash can. Okay, I'm going to fold this up. Make sure it's nice and straight. Alright, flip this over, make sure there's no wrinkles. Try to have no wrinkles. And then I'm just going to do some kind of stitching to just tack these two together, which will probably be just some straight lines. Slow that down. Then I'm going to do like every other one. I'm using that pretty red thread. Alright, so I'm going to finish up and then I'll bring you back. Alright guys, we're toward the end. We're toward the end. So, got this guy quilted, did every other one and did the ends. So I am making my binding. I just wanted to show you my mathematical, how I figure out my binding. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. Yep, I got enough. That's seriously on small projects and even on like bigger quilts, because I will lay the quilt on the bed and I'll sew a bunch of strips together and I'll take the strip in there and lay it out, and if I need more I'll add more. So now I just got to you've seen me make binding. We're going to iron this in half and sew it on here, and then this one will be done. Because the other little table runner, I did like the where you put the two right sides together and you flip it. That's how I done that one. But where my little opening was, and I know those lights are throwing off terrible shadows, it just did not sew good together because the top was so thick. So don't recommend that method for this, the inside out, unless you think you can get that seam, that opening where you flip it inside or right side out. If you think you can get that, more power to you, but it was difficult. So all I'm doing is ironing this in half. We will sew it around and then sew it around, and we'll have a finished table topper, and I'll bring you back when that's done, because y'all have seen me do binding. Okay, I wanted to show this to you guys, and I am going to grab a friction pin just to help. I have sewn all the way around, and here are my tails. So the way that I finish off this is I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to lay this right over top. I'm going to take a ruler and I'm going to mark. Oh, let's get over 1/4 inch on this piece. And then I'm just going to match up my line. And then I'm going to take my scissors, and I've done lost my scissors again, and straight on this line, you're going to cut. And I know that's scary because it's done. It's done. So now what I'm going to do is open this back up. Open this guy up. Put the two, that's why you want some slack. You're going to put the right sides together. And you're going to sew this together just like that. That's why you need some slack. So you're going to maneuver. And it's hard. It's hard getting it under this machine like that. You can get one corner going, we're good. So once I have one corner, all I gotta do is match up the other corner. Okay. So now when I bring this back, there's where I sewed it. Perfect binding. And yes, it took me a while to, I tried different ways of binding. I tried leaving the little angle and you slide it inside there. I tried the mitered where you do this the same, but you're going side to side where it's mitered, it's at an angle. I tried all those. So now I'm going to finish one this, and then I will flip it to the front and we'll be done. Okay guys, I finished my second table runner. So I got 2 table runners done today. One for me, one can be a gift. This one I bound. Let me tilt you guys up. Okay. But here's this one. Cutesies. And the back is the same as the other one. And corners are not terrible. I did mess one up and had to fix it, but it's fine. Can't really tell it. There we go. 2 table runners in the afternoon using jelly rolls and scrap. As always, guys, thanks for watching. And if you're going to make up Christmas presents, these are really quick and easy. Again, scrap, your Moda scrap bundles, scrap bindings, scrap batting. Just really quick and easy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.